The base iPhone 18 just got canceled for this year, and Apple did not even try to hide it. This did not come from a leaker on Weibo or an analyst guessing off a spreadsheet. This came straight from Pegatron, one of Apple's own manufacturing partners, buried inside an actual earnings report. And once you hear the reason behind it, you are going to realize Apple is not scrambling here. They are playing this exactly the way they want to. So here is what Pegatron actually confirmed. The base iPhone 18, gone from the September lineup entirely, pushed all the way to early 2027, and for the first time, we finally have a real concrete reason instead of vague speculation. Memory chip and semiconductor shortages, combined with what Pegatron is calling an unusual RAM configuration on this exact model. And it gets more telling than that. Apple is reportedly extending production on the current iPhone 17 right now, expanding manufacturing capacity for a phone that is supposed to be on its way out, which only makes sense if Apple already knows exactly how long that gap is going to last. Think about what that actually means. This is shaping up to be the first full year in over a decade where Apple does not release a new base iPhone generation in the fall. Every single spotlight in September belongs to the Pro lineup, the Pro Max, and the Foldable Ultra. And by the end of 2026, Apple could genuinely have as many as 8 different iPhone models on sale at the same time, all overlapping, all competing for the same shelf space. That is not a small scheduling tweak. That is a complete rewrite of how Apple structures a launch year. But here is the part that actually matters if you are someone who has always bought the base model instead of the Pro. This delay might be the best thing that ever happened to it. Because when the iPhone 18 finally does arrive in spring of 2027, it is not launching as a normal yearly refresh anymore. It is launching after skipping an entire cycle, which means everything Apple would have spread across 2 separate generations is getting compressed into one single phone. Start with the chip. Leaks are now pointing to the base iPhone 18 sharing the same 2nm A20 process as the Pro lineup, something that has genuinely never happened before at this level. RAM leaks are pointing toward a 12GB configuration, a real jump for a device that has historically been the one Apple trims corners on. And on the display side, the base model is expected to keep its 120Hz ProMotion panel, while leaks are also suggesting a smaller dynamic island could make its way down from the Pro lineup as well, a feature that, again, has never trickled down to the standard iPhone this quickly before. Quick question for you here. If the base iPhone 18 really does end up with Pro-level internals for a fraction of the price, does that actually kill your reason to buy the Pro at all? Let me know in the comments because I think this is about to get a lot of people rethinking which model they actually need. Now let us talk about what is happening in September instead, because that timeline is locked in and moving fast. The iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max are still on track for their usual fall debut, headlined by that same 2nm A20 Pro chip, a new C2 cellular modem, and camera upgrades that reportedly include a variable aperture system on the Pro Max specifically. And sitting right alongside those Pro models in September is Apple's first ever foldable iPhone, expected to carry a price tag north of $2,000, built around a book-style design with 2 displays and, according to current leaks, no visible crease down the center. Which honestly reframes this entire year. September is not really an iPhone event anymore. It is Apple's most premium hardware showcase ever, foldable included, while the phone most people actually buy sits this one out entirely. So here is what I actually think is going on. Apple is not delaying the base iPhone because it is falling behind. They are delaying it because they finally have the manufacturing runway to let the Pro lineup breathe on its own and turn the base model into something worth the wait, instead of an afterthought announced in the same 90 minutes as everything else. So here is the real question. When the base iPhone 18 finally shows up in 2027 running Pro-level silicon for hundreds less, does the Pro badge even mean what it used to? Let us know in the comments below. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.